This week's video is going to be a little bit different. I am in the middle of filming a documentary, but I figured today I'd show you how I filmed this documentary interview. I figured today, because I'm pressed for time, I'd show you around this set and bring in my good friend, where is he? Nathan Payne, who is the DP on this project. Come into the light, dude. You're like...
I work behind the camera, so we live in a dark, dark hole.
Also, we should not have shot this on 2.8, but hello, there we go.
Same focal point. There we go.
So, we're inside a rather skinny house.
Yes,
and
they call it shotgun style.
And we pretty much had one angle to film this interview.
There were two options if we wanted any depth, towards the windows or towards the office, and we chose the windows.
So I guess let's show me around how we have our key set up and why we didn't set up a backlight. And then we'll look at the frame, and I think that'll be it for the video. Wow, I didn't even have you in frame. Look at that. Wow, I'm doing my job so well.
Let's start and just kind of show off the space. So hang on, let me actually turn on some things here. So we have a very long room. The entire house is set up in a straight line. So it's rooms in sequential order. We chose obviously the biggest room for the most depth. And our options are basically we can shoot to the back of the house. There's an office and a bedroom, or we can shoot towards these front windows here. A blessing in disguise. It actually ended up raining all day today. So it's overcast outside, which actually helps with our exposure. So we have these two lovely gigantic windows in the background here. And we decided to give ourselves a lot of depth and put them in the background.
We also did check with Sunseeker to see where the path of the sun was going to be, because that's a thing that you should definitely look at when you are not in focus. When you are trying to set up a shot, is figure out if you're going to have windows in the background, which often look really cool. Are you going to have, wow, you're so out of focus. Are you going to have, the sun coming through the windows mid-interview? And so the sun path was not.
Our sun path is right through this wall, so not an issue for us today. So I'm a big fan of utilizing the space to help me light. I really hate having to go into a space and then work against what nature has given you. That often takes a lot more time and effort. So we're trying to do this light and fast. So we decided to use the windows as our backlight. And then we have a Intelitech light cloth, I believe
this is the mega light cloth, I think.
The mega light cloth, which comes in some different size, but I think this is the biggest one they make actually. Which I love these for very compact, cheaper alternatives to light mats. They come with diffusions and different things you can do. So big soft source. So this is at 5% today. It's very dim outside, so we didn't need a lot of firepower, especially since we're so close to our talent. Being close to our talent allows two things. We need less light, and it makes the source softer as it comes closer. So it looked fantastic, and because of that, we didn't end up needing a fill light because we got a lot of wrap. And then our backlight is actually natural. It's out of the windows.
So one of the important things that we thought about as we were planning at least the thought of this interview setup would be, we want our host to look scholarly, and we want him to, he's talking about some historical things, so we want him to have some authority in the way he's able to talk. So as we created the look for this character, it's very important to think visually about what you're telling visually. And so both wardrobe and also lighting choices, we made these to make sure that we emphasized the fact that he did have authority to be able to talk about the historical things he was talking about. He wasn't just a random person walking down the street. He's dressed up a little bit. He's wearing some colors that are trustworthy colors. Blue is often a color that's associated with trustworthiness. Color theory is a whole different video that we could probably do later. But we just happened to pretty much luck out with the fact that the background also had a lot of blues in it. And so we actually had to get rid of a couple things that were maybe distracting color-wise to the ultimate look that we were looking for in this interview setup. So now we're on the FX6s and you can see exactly what this shot looked like for the actual interview. And I'm honestly really happy with it. So good job to Nathan.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was very quick, I know, but I hope it inspired you to get out there and start making something yourself. So stop watching this video and start making something. I believe in you, and I'll see you in the next one.